Howdy guys, welcome back to another video. This time I've got another comparison video for you between two of the better prop trading firms in the industry. These firms for this one are FundedNext and Finotive Funding. So we're going to compare them on different topics, including some general company details, their funding programs and how they stack up against each other, trading platforms they offer, and some community feedback. Be sure to stick with us until the end, since like always, we've got discount codes for you for both prop trading firms. With that being said, let's dive into the comparison video. So as always, we'll start with some general company details. So FundedNext, they were incorporated in March 2022, while Finotive Funding started operating in April 2021. So the incorporation difference is almost a full year in favor of Finotive Funding. Now, regarding CEOs and who's at the helm, FundedNext is being run by Abdullah Jayed, while Finotive Funding CEO is Oliver Newland, and I always apologize in advance if I do mispronounce any names. But we can for sure say that both prop firms are being run by very successful individuals and teams, and they're doing an excellent job for their representative prop firms, indicative of the fact that they are being very successful in a short amount of time. Now, looking at office locations, FundedNext has offices located in the UAE, the USA, Europe, and Bangladesh, while Finotive Funding has offices located in Budapest, Hungary. So we'll just quickly end this little part going over the maximum allocation capital. So FundedNext allows traders to work with capital up to $4 million, while Finotive Funding caps the maximum allocation capital to $3.2 million. So you can get your hands on plenty of capital with these guys. Now, when looking at different funding programs, we can find some different structures between them. So you can find funding programs out there such as one-step evaluation, two-step evaluation, instant funding, and in some cases, assessment management. FundedNext, they offer traders to choose between their express model, which is a one-step evaluation, and the evaluation model, which is a two-step evaluation. Now, Finotive Funding, on the other hand, they offer traders a two-step evaluation program and instant funding programs. So a little bit different in terms of their funding program offerings. Looking at trading objectives, now there are so many different aspects that we can go through. As always, if you've watched any of our videos prior, we try to narrow it down to what we feel are the most important rules and guidelines when choosing a prop trading firm. Just note that since both prop trading firms only share a two-step evaluation program, that's the one we're going to be comparing. So starting with profit targets, FundedNext has a profit target of 10% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2, while Finotive Funding has a profit target of 7.5% in phase 1 and a profit target of 5% in phase 2. Now, both prop firms also have a maximum daily and maximum loss rule. So both prop trading firms have 5% maximum daily and 10% maximum loss rule. So when looking at minimum trading day requirements, both prop firms are exactly the same. They require a minimum of 5 calendar days per evaluation phase. And another identical ruling is the maximum trading days requirement. Both prop firms have 30 calendar days for phase 1 and 60 calendar days for phase 2. Let's both compare both of them on their profit splits that traders can earn while working with them. So FundedNext has a profit split of 80% that can be scaled up to 90%, while Finotive Funding has a starting profit split of 75% and can be scaled up to a very high 95%. Another small detail that you should consider is that FundedNext rewards successful traders with a 15% profit share bonus for the profits made in phase 1 and phase 2. So a trader is eligible for the 15% profit split from the evaluation stages when they reach a profit target of 5% on their live funded account. So that's kind of in a nutshell the trading objectives and how they stack up against each other. It's all going to come down to personal preference. And of course, you can dive in with a lot more information about their trading objectives, but we feel these are the really important ones. Now, when looking at prices, we can say that Finotive Funding is a little bit cheaper. Both prop trading firms share the following account sizes. We have 25K, 50K, 100K, and 200K. So let's compare those ones of the account sizes I did mention. The 25K FundedNext account costs $199 USD, while the standard Finotive Funding 25K account costs $150 USD. They are all in USD, by the way. So the 50K FundedNext account costs $299, while the standard Finotive Funding 50K account costs $300. The 100K FundedNext account costs $549, while the Finotive Funding 100K account costs $500. And the last one, 200K FundedNext account costs $999, while the 200K Finotive Funding account costs $950. Just note that Finotive Funding also offers swap-free accounts, which do have slightly higher prices than their standard evaluation accounts. You can see the difference in pricing in the spreadsheet here. In addition, you can also calculate these prices with the discounts that can be applied to both prop trading firms that we give you. So as always, stick around to get your hands on those and make it a little bit cheaper. All right, in terms of trading platforms, so FundedNext allows traders to trade only on MetaTrader 4, which can also be said for Finotive Funding since they only offer MetaTrader 4 as well. However, when it comes to brokers, both prop firms are different. FundedNext is partnered with 8cap as their broker, while Finotive Funding developed their own brokerage named Finotive Markets that has just been recently introduced. So a little bit different in terms of broker, but both very established. Trading instruments, Forex funds and Finotive Funding allow you to trade a very wide range of instruments. Both prop firms allow you to trade Forex pairs, commodities, and indices. However, as you can see in our little graph here, Finotive Funding also allows traders to trade cryptocurrencies, while FundedNext does not. So it depends what you're into and what you're going to be trading. Now that we've covered the trading platforms each prop firm is offering, and what trading instruments you can trade with, let's jump into the commissions that you are charged while trading with them. So FundedNext charges you $3 per round lot for Forex pairs, while there are no commission charges for trading commodities and indices. Finotive Funding, on the other hand, they charge you no commissions during the 2 evaluation phases. However, when you do become funded, they charge you $4 per round lot for Forex pairs, $4 per round lot for commodities. And just note that for trading indices and cryptocurrencies, they also don't charge you any commissions like in both evaluation phases. So that's the commissions for both of these guys. And then the last thing we'll cover is feedback from each prop firm's community. It always gives us a bit of a valuable insight and information about the positive and sometimes negative features of each prop firm. So let's go through the TRUSTPILOT statistics. At the time of recording, FundedNext has a great rating of 4.4 out of 5 from 336 reviews, and Finotive Funding, on the other hand, has a rating of 4.2 out of 5 out of 84 reviews. The main difference in the number of reviews is the fact that FundedNext did start operating in March 2022 and rose in popularity almost instantly, while Finotive Funding implemented incredible updates in recent months. So we can expect that they're both going to attract a lot of traders with those changes and therefore get more reviews and more community feedback. However, despite the difference in the number of reviews, both prop trading firms are very legitimate and some of the best in the industry at the moment. So you're still in good hands, but always valuable to go in and have a look at some community feedback. So we like to keep it concise with our comparison videos. So just to summarize all the key points, FundedNext and Finotive Funding, definitely 2 of the industry-leading prop firms. They are really rapidly rising in popularity and establishment. They offer excellent conditions to traders worldwide. The main difference would include the funding programs that each prop firm is offering. FundedNext has a 1-step and a 2-step evaluation model, while Finotive Funding offers a 2-step evaluation and instant funding programs. So it comes down to personal preference there. Another minor difference would be the profit target in phase 1. FundedNext requires you to gain 10%, while Finotive Funding requires only 7.5%. Some other trading objectives such as phase 2 profit target, maximum daily loss, maximum loss, minimum trading days, and maximum trading days are all completely identical with both prop firms. So no differences there. And we're looking at trading platforms. FundedNext uses 8cap as their broker and allows traders to trade on MetaTrader 4. Finotive Funding, on the other hand, they develop their own brokerage, Finotive Markets, as we went over, and they also allow traders to trade on MetaTrader 4 trading platform. Both prop trading firms allow you to trade Forex pairs, commodities, and indices. However, as we mentioned, Finotive Funding also allows you to trade cryptocurrencies. And then the commission prices, well, FundedNext, they do charge you $3 per round lot for Forex pairs, while no commissions are charged for trading commodities or indices. And the commission for opening and closing positions with Finotive Funding, on the other hand, is $4 per round lot on Forex pairs and commodities. And then this is only on the funded account, not during the evaluation phases, which has no commissions on any trading instruments. Indices and cryptocurrencies can be traded with no commission charges during the evaluation phases, as well as on the live funded account, which is nice. So after looking at everything we've covered with both of these prop trading firms, we can safely say they're both for sure in the category of industry-leading prop trading firms that we can find, and they have very, very bright and prosperous futures ahead. Which one do you prefer? Let us know in the comments, but otherwise you're in good hands with both. Thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe to watch more review and comparison videos, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.